To add a little bit more poke to the mix, the Bard could come through. Don't tell me it's going to be a Yuumi. No, yeah, you didn't have me fooled for a second, Kai Wing.
I think the side lanes are pretty much unimportant. It's a roaming hit squad coming out from PSG between Bard, Zoe, and Xin Zhao. If one slow lands, that person is dead. The single target burst damage is absolutely disgusting. Pretty much a one-sided slaughter at this point. I didn't expect the matchup to be this bad, but Hanabi's also not getting much help here. This is a 3v2 in the best case scenario. Hanabi does have that Ornhorn, but he could just be slowed down.
3v3, they're going to try to make it for Call the Forge God, gets the knockup, but First Blood already secured. Meanwhile, the Mission finds himself on the wrong side of the 2v2, and they even actually stop up Rest for just a second. Hana taken down, taken low, and dropped it. Now Maple looking for the triple kill, but River will be able to pick it up himself, and that turns out to be a great trade. So at the 13-minute mark, you know, we are seeing J-Team doing a much better job as they look to set up a play here. Moving in onto Maple, but there was a counter collapse coming out of nowhere. I don't think they expected River to be there. Meanwhile, Hanabi, the Call of the Forge God, is going to be able to get 2 knocked up, make that 1, but a double kill comes in from Maple. He picks off Hana and picks off Mission, and that was a great turn on the play.
Mission is like my Uber Eats delivery driver. That was that was not a taxi. That was a hearse. So
yeah, it came to you in a bag that was all mushed up, and it was. As long as he has that one, it is going to be the cooldown spent though. But meanwhile, Woody, he might run afoul of the rest of PSG. Kai Wing and Unify, they weren't quite ready for him as he's able to battle dance back, and the Temper Fate gets dodged around this time again. So J-Team, they might just get away with it, but I don't think so. I spoke a little too soon as Hana gets caught up. Kick back,
the Dragon's Rage.
Hanabi going in, does find Mission and tries to get him stopped up and stunned. He's just trying to get to his own party portal, but he can't quite find it as Maple will claim his life once again. And that should open up the Dragon. Looks like it was J-Team that were the ones trying to force the early action, though, as they do start muscling up here to the mid lane. River in the brush to get knocked up by Woody, and they don't really want that one as the Tempered Fate does land in onto 2. Mission and Hana going to be caught in the crossfire as they flash away. Here goes River into the Crescent Guard, but it does get spent without a whole lot, so a lot of cooldowns already down in this fight, but they want to keep chasing here. Skip and slash, in comes Rest into the Charm in the root. River is caught all the way down to 0, but not quite. Gets away at the last second, burns his flash, and J-Team, they're left licking their wounds as Maple just punishes them from the side, but they are not out of this one just yet. Flashing forward, looking for more, doesn't find it.
Lil V has to burn his flash again, and Maple's still on the hunt.
Oh, he is? Oh, okay, Rest is going to burn.
And Rest has to walk there.
It's painful. I don't know if he's going to be able to get in there in time. They would maybe try to snipe it down. Sleepy Trouble Bubble does land, and I think that might just be the end of it unless Hana wants to go for a hero play. They will try to dodge out of the Tempered Fate and actually manage to peel PSG off the Baron as Rest finally makes his way to the fight. Woody is going to go wrap around the side, does get spotted. Baron already down to about half health here, so they've got to make moves if they want to. The rest of J-Team were a little bit slower to react, and it's still aggro. They might want to try for the steal on this one as they left Rest in the bottom. Into the back they go! And it does get secured by Maple at the end, and now Mission going to be caught on the side with the Tempered Fate, immediately prompting PSG to turn right on top of him, and he has absolutely nowhere to go but right behind Woody, who goes in with the quickness, does manage to get at least one knockup. They try to get a collapse on Hanabi, just way too tanky on the front line, and look at the health bar starting to drop here, just so much damage out of the Zoe, and out of the Ezreal now too. Moving down the front line, it looks like we might have lost Clement for just a second, but either way, I don't know how we're going to have so much more. No worries, Clement, we got you back already, and PSG were able to polish up a tower in the interim. They're going to go for more.
Do manage to get a flash from Lil V once more, but Rest is on the front line doing as much as he can here.
Just trying to deter them, but unfortunately the tower itself can take a lot of damage. Into the front they go, Call the Forge God, and they actually managed to just take 1, 2, looking for more down as Rest is just holding on to this, and Hana gets the kick back, but Sleepy Trouble Bubble is going to land, and he is going to take a nice old dirt nap here as Hanabi actually getting the credit on those kills, and once again, PSG opening the floodgates. We thought this was going to be a much longer game, but right now it looks like it might just end here at 31 minutes.
Yeah, it was a game where J-Team honestly just handed themselves up on a silver platter towards PSG. They had no idea about how to play this composition. It was so weird because if you think about all of the aggressive plays, it was J-Team making the moves. They had the 3-man Realm Warp that killed everyone on their own team. They had 2 engages from Woody that resulted in them burning the summoners from almost the entire team and losing members. And PSG didn't have to do anything.
It hasn't been working. I don't think we've seen one successful Realm Warp play this series already.
He's not showing up in team fights. His side lanes, in game 1, he's been picked off multiple times. And Party Portal aside, this is just not looking good. So change the priorities. Definitely J-Team going on blue side. And congratulations to Maple once again. This time, even better numbers. 100% kill participation.